Hi guys, welcome back to Storytime with Mrs. Foley. Today we are going to read a book called Why Should I Recycle? As we continue to learn about Earth Day and how we can help the earth. So, Why Should I Recycle? Illustrated by Mike Gordon. Alright, this is the title page. The story was written by Jen Green and illustrated, meaning Mike Gordon drew the pictures for this book. In my family, we recycle our garbage. We return things so that they can be used again. We didn't always recycle. We used to throw everything away. On our way to school, we always passed Mr. Jones' house. Mr. Jones is our teacher. One day, we saw him putting a special box of cans and bottles and papers by the gate. What are you doing? This box is for recycling. All these things are taken away and used again, said Mr. Jones. What's recycling? I'll explain at school. Pages are hard to turn. In class, Mr. Jones asked us what we did with our trash. We put it in the garbage can. It's just old garbage. Mr. Jones said garbage contains lots of useful things that we can recycle or use again. Why should I recycle? Mr. Jones took the class to a recycling center. It had separate containers for bottles, cans, plastic, clothes, and paper. What do you think happens to all the glass that goes in here? Asked Mr. Jones. It all gets broken down to make new shiny bottles. And guess what happens to all the cans that go in here? Asked Mr. Jones. They get melted down to make new metal things such as bikes and scooters. Wow, the kid said. And what about the paper and plastic that goes in here? And here, Mr. Jones asked. The paper gets shredded and used to make new books and comics. All these things come from garbage that we just throw away. This plastic can be used to make all kinds of things, including clothes. You might be wearing something, Mr. Jones. So why waste? Most of the garbage we put in the trash gets buried in dumps. That spoils the countryside. It's good to recycle as much as you can, said Mr. Jones. So what else can we recycle? Clothes, books, toys that you don't want can all be taken to the secondhand store, explained Mr. Jones. The food we buy at supermarkets comes in packages that we can often use again. Don't waste, Mom. So sometimes parents need reminders too. I told Mom and Dad about our trip to the recycling center. Now we buy recycled things at the store. Recycled paper helps save trees. We also recycle plastic bags too. We brought our own bags, thanks. We also recycle everything at home. Fruit and vegetable peelings gets recycled in our new compost heap. The compost helps my mom's prized vegetables to grow. Now we recycle so much garbage, there's hardly anything left to put in the can. Recycling is kind to nature and it saves money. It's fun.